be a new wood, you certainly want to protect as much of that as you can.
What you got over there, Ron? Got some salt?
Boy, this is some groceries, I'm telling you about it.
Make my life worthwhile.
Where's the donkey?
I tied him up outside.
It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Good morning, how y'all doing? Glad to have you with us on Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones, and we're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB. And I certainly do appreciate you watching this program and doing business with our sponsors. That's what keeps us on the air. I want to remind y'all now that the Main Street Market frozen vegetable and fruit sale is going to be taking online orders beginning May the 4th. That's May the 4th for online orders. Now the phone orders will be starting May the 6th, okay? It's a couple of days later. So you want to be sure and get in on that. The pickup date is going to be Saturday, May the 18th. Y'all write this down now. Saturday, May the 18th would be the pickup date. So y'all want to get in on it. If you've never participated in this frozen vegetable and fruit sale, you need to get in on it, you know, and because what it is, you place your order and you get, usually come in 8 or 10 pound bags, all butter beans, you name it. There's like 40 something, almost 50 items that they have, okay, vegetables and fruit, and it's all like blanched and frozen. And all you do, what I do is break it up in little bags and put it in the freezer and take out what I need when I need it. So I want to be sure and get in on that. Now, also want to show you these pictures at Randall Goggins. Randall lives in Alabama, and Randall harvested these deer. He had sent these to me on email. I was trying to get a hold of him before the show to find out, you know, some legalities and things. I don't know what in Alabama if they have a legal hunting age that you can do even when you're with an adult. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and show them anyway. But Randall Goggins said he harvested these, and I tell you, this is a nice deer. I don't know where he got them, if it was on a preserve or something like that, you know. But they are some nice bucks, and you don't see too many of those like that around. Mainly just the healthy ones that have been around for a while. But anyway, on today's show, I did an interview a few days ago with Vickie and Vickie Brothers and her husband Billy. I can't get it out. Vickie and Billy Brothers about some things. She makes beef jerky, and I told her, she brought me some here, and I said, you know, maybe we can sit down and talk about it, how you do it and everything. So we're going to have that on, and a little bit more about them. He was a truck driver, and she used to ride with him, and anyway, we're going to talk about that, and if we got some more time to fill, we'll muster up something. So y'all stay with us. We'll be back in just a minute. It's Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones. Every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB.
Rhino's Hydroport Steering. You've seen this amazing product advertised on the famous Rhino boats. Now you can enjoy the same two-finger ease of steering both at low speeds and high speeds. In the past, boats rated for smaller motors are now rated for even higher horsepower motors, making the traditional stick steering difficult to maneuver at certain speeds. No more. Rhino's complete Hydroport steering system is available. Order now. Visit online at rhinoboat.com.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know
know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing.
It's not always bad news. Sometimes it's just a pressure switch or a start capacitor. I'm here to help. Stay Right pumps, stainless pumps. They'll warranty that pump for 5 years against corrosion, abrasion, or lightning. I stand behind that warranty as far as honoring the pump. 90% of the time, it's something above ground. I'll be glad to answer the questions over the telephone.
Y'all give him a call. You know, I get asked a lot about Main Street Market and the quality of their inventory, and that's one of my favorite subjects. It's simple. I tell them Paul was raised up on a farm. His whole family was and still is farmers. Paul knows the value of fresh and local. Paul knows the value of supporting the Florida farmers and their families, unlike big box stores and grocery store chains. Now, some things may cost a little more at Main Street Market. You see, Paul only accepts the best and buys only for one for his market. I like advertisers where the money stays local, and that's why they advertise on our show. Thank you for supporting Main Street Market and all of our advertisers. Dow, Tabitha, and Annabelle Morris at Easy Care Tree Service invite you to call for a free tree inspection. If you have trees, especially large trees, next to your home, a free tree inspection is something you need to take advantage of.
People just seem to forget about that there's problems standing in their yard. A high percentage of the trees that's being taken out now, especially white oaks and water oaks, they've hollowed out in the middle. Many cases, you cut them down, you're going to find that hollow in them.
What are your costs to get you to come over and just inspect a tree?
In our area, there's no cost to it.
Preventative maintenance.
Preventative maintenance, exactly.
Don't be sorry, be safe with a free tree inspection from Easy Care Tree Service. Along with tree removal, Easy Care is now offering excavation services. Storm cleanup, land clearing, pond digging, fixing drainage problems, and any other excavation needs. It's Easy Care. Good morning, folks. We're coming to you again from beautiful Birmingham, Alabama. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's nice. Nice place to visit, but I don't think I want to live in Birmingham, at least not where we are right now in this section. It's just nothing but buildings, and doctor buildings, and the hospital, and all that stuff. You know. But, with me is Vickie and Billy Brothers. Y'all remember Bush and Billy. Billy was Bushman a few weeks ago. Y'all probably remember Billy. And they're going to join today. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Vickie is Billy's caregiver. And what the caregiver is here, well, we're at the Hope Lodge in Birmingham. What the Hope Lodge is, it's a place that has 32 rooms, and it's all done by the American Cancer Society. It's for people that are going to have chemo or going to have treatments that live beyond 40 miles, okay? And what they do, they can come to the Hope Lodge and stay free of charge, and their shuttle back to and from their treatment every day is provided also by the American Cancer Society and Mercedes. Excuse me, I've got something in my throat. But I've been here for about 3.5 weeks now. And y'all have been here for, was it 6 weeks y'all had originally? And they, by the time you see this, they would have gone home on Wednesday, okay, this past week. He's completed his 6 weeks here. Billy had, what is it you got, Billy? You got is it the tumor that's moving around? Yeah. You got a tumor that moves around, and they're trying to treat that. And then he's also got aneurysms. Yeah. You got some aneurysms over here, and it's a really tricky situation with him. So he's having radiation right now to try to shrink or eliminate that tumor that's in there, the one that's moving around. And they're going to deal with the rest of it later, okay? The aneurysms and stuff like that. So to get back to Vickie, she's his caregiver. What the caregiver is someone that comes with you that, in a lot of cases, people can't take care of themselves. And they go to that pound and guy. They don't really override it, but we're going to speak up. But the caregiver is there to help, to give care to, like she's here to give care to Billy. You know, and
I don't have one here with me. She's at home in Panama City because she couldn't come. We got a sick dog, and I told her just to stay at home. I can take care of myself, and you just stay at home. We'll be okay. But anyway, that's a long story there. But Billy and Vickie. Billy's a retired truck driver. How many years you drive a truck? 20 years. 20 years. And Vickie was his partner for how many? About the same amount? 20 years. She rode with him. She didn't drive, but she rode with him. And they traveled from here and there in places unbeknownst to a lot of us. You know, they just everywhere. They travel everywhere. And Billy's, he's retired now. And Vickie's, you're retired too, really, aren't you? Yeah. And so that's kind of where that goes. Now, I'm happy, a lot of you know, some of you don't, I've got lung cancer, and but it's been under control. In 2017, I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. But hopefully that turned out to be, maybe not stage 4, but a cracked rib and the cancer, okay? They thought this was cancer too, but from what they're telling me, it may not have been, okay? At first they thought it was, but I'm just hoping that that's the case. But anyway, enough about me. But y'all live where? Y'all live just north of here, right?
Yeah, Walnut Grove, Alabama.
Walnut Grove, Alabama. That's not to be confused with Walnut Grove on a little house on the prairie or something like that. Well, that's Walnut Grove, wasn't it? Yeah, they did. They ain't got it quite as hard as they had it back then. So, but, even though we all got it pretty hard, but anyway. And it's about an hour's drive, 45 minutes or an hour, and they come up on Sunday evening, and then they go through and get their treatments all week, every day, like me. And then on Friday after the treatment, they go back home, take care of things back there. It's too far for me to go because I live, you know where I live. So, but I want to talk a little bit. Vickie likes to cook, ain't that right?
Yeah.
She loves to cook. She always cooks something and brings it back, you know. And Billy always eats it, you know, before they get here or right after they get here. If he gets tickled, don't worry about it, because he gets tickled a lot. He can just be sitting there and thinking about something and get tickled, you know, and laughing at his own jokes and everything. But he's a funny guy. He's a nice guy. But what's your favorite food to cook that you like to cook? Out of everything?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Now, how do you cook your barbecue? On the grill or what?
On the grill.
On the grill? And so you, any kind of barbecue, like chicken?
No, I don't like chicken.
You don't like chicken? So we cut the chicken out.
Right.
All right. What's the other barbecue?
Pork chops, hamburgers, and ribs.
Pork chops, hamburgers, and ribs. I'll take any of them. Okay. And I'll tell you what, y'all stay with us. We're going to be back in just a minute, and Vickie's going to tell us. She also makes beef jerky. I know a lot of you, if you like me, you love beef jerky. So we'll be back after these commercials, and we're going to talk to Vickie about some beef jerky. Okay.
You know, we've been telling you that Wyndham's Shoe Shop in Marianna is one of only a few Craftsman shoe repair shops in the Southeast. You've come to learn that Wyndham also sells only the best quality boots of all types and brand names. You've also learned that Dennis Creamer has been a shoe and boot repair expert for most of his life. You know, customers and viewers from all over the Panhandle have expressed many times just how much they appreciate Dennis Creamer and his wonderful staff. What we haven't told you is that Wyndham's also can repair many leather products, and they also have a large selection of men's and women's belts, women's purses, and a good selection of shoe, boot, and leather accessories, as well as very nice belt buckles. So, it's not just a fantastic down-home professional repair shop, it's a lot more. Check them out. Wyndham Shoe Shop, across from the gazebo on Lafayette Street in Marianna, Florida. You can also enter on Market Street in the rear. Go see them. Wyndham's good Christian folks you can trust.
Who's got it?
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Doors, windows, carpet, vinyl, tile, vinyl plank, laminate. Who's got it?
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Tubs, showers, vanities, toilets, paneling, plumbing, hardware, cabinets, countertops,
Who's got it?
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Air conditioners. Hey, that's cool. Metal roofing. Save on over 16 colors. Roll-up doors. The most popular barn kit, 24 by 36. Big savings, only $21.99. The people's choice for over 45 years.
Surplus and salvage of Chipley.
Come see 'em. King's Discount Drugs and King's Outdoors in Chipley, Florida has always been Northwest Florida's top choice for prescriptions, outdoor sporting equipment, and special gifts and jewelry. For over 38 years, people have trusted and relied on King's Drugs for friendly, hometown personal service. King's Outdoors has served the hunting, fishing, and sporting needs for outdoorsmen and women throughout Northwest Florida. Ladies, for all your shooting needs or for just protection, King's Outdoors offers special service to help you with your needs. Come see the entire friendly staff at King's Drugs and King's Outdoors on Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida.
Here at King's Discount Drugstore, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Y'all come see us.
Vickie and Billy Brothers, and we're at the Hope Lodge in Birmingham, Alabama. We told you all about that. As we were talking about earlier, Vickie likes to cook, and she also likes to make beef jerky. She asked me one day, she said, "You like beef jerky?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, I'll make something and bring it." I said, how you gonna make beef jerky?" She said, "I got a dehydrator that she puts it in, and she's gonna tell you in a minute as much as she wants to, how you make that. She may not want to tell you everything, but I mean, like the Jack Daniels she puts in it and everything. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's a good idea, though. I guess it would be. Yeah. But anyway, she's going to tell us about that. So, how long have you been making beef jerky? How many years? A couple, 3 years? 10 years?
Yeah.
Long time. You got your dehydrator. I keep wanting to call it a dehumidifier. So totally two different things.
Right.
A dehydrator. And you told me that you bought that at, I believe, Walmart or something.
Academy
For like $30 or something. $29. I didn't know. I bought a package of stuff that says it was the ingredients to make beef jerky, and it told you how to do it. It told you how to cut the meat and everything, and then it told you how to put it all together and let it soak and everything. Then it told you how to, I forgot how, but it told you how to put it up in something like a refrigerator and leave it a year. When I got to that year, I took that package and threw it in the garbage can. I couldn't go on the way to a year. But anyway, what she does, she makes it like really in about, what, 5-6 hours? I did it. And in that dehydrator. I said, I cannot get that right. But anyway, so she brought us some back. Sorry y'all can't have any, but can you smell that? Smell good? Well, got a whole bag here. You gave me, she made some, she gave me half of it.
Half.
Half, I got it right here. What kind of beef did you use to make this?
Sirloin tip.
Sirloin tip. I tell you what, that's better than a 5-gallon bucket of smooth goat lips.
Buy your meat and have them to cut it for beef jerky.
Yeah, buy your meat and have them cut it the size you want it for beef jerky. That way you ain't got to go home and do
Soak it in Dale's and whatever seasoning you want for about an hour.
That's what it's gonna last. So you can soak it.
Then you put it on the dehydrator trays, hit the button, put it on 150 degrees, and it'll automatically cut off when it's done.
That's
it.
Unless your little granddaughter or somebody comes in and hits the button on it and turns it off. Tell me about what happened with that.
Little grandson come in there, I only had 7 hours left, and he hit the button and knocked it back to 0, so I had to figure out how many more hours I needed.
And how old is this kid? One?
About 15 months old.
What did that red light, boom?
Yeah, what is that?
Didn't go tell anybody, he just turned it off. So it takes about how many hours now?
About 7, 8.
7 or 8
It'll
hours.
cut off by itself when it's done.
So you use Dale's and some other
seasoning or whatever you want
steak
to do.
season. You know, I was thinking you could probably also put, if you like that teriyaki jerky, you can put teriyaki sauce in it.
Yeah.
You know, just really anything, whatever to your liking. You know, you put a lot of black pepper in it, I guess, or anything you want. You know, best way to do is to make something that you really like, nobody else does.
Right.
That way you can eat the whole bag. And, but this stuff is good. I'm telling you, it's y'all. So we're gonna go over that again now. Let's see. You get your a dehydrator. Get your dehydrator, and you get it. They don't have that store. What was that store?
Academy.
We don't have that, but you might be able to find
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply. They have it. Okay. Well, we got one where I live, so, and I know there's some outlying areas that have Tractor Supply. Dothan has a Tractor Supply and other places. So, so you make it the way you want it, and then you got your gloves on and everything, and you get it, and you let it sit there for a little while.
Let it sit an hour and keep working it as you walk by it, so all the seasoning to coat it real good, and then you put it on your dehydrator.
Depending on how many times you walk by it, you know, you reach over and get it. All right. I'll tell you what, y'all watch this. We'll be right back. Close this thing up in just a minute, okay?
Bruce's Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated company serving Bay and surrounding counties for over 36 years. Our thoughts and prayers are with all of our neighbors that have been affected by Hurricane Michael. Bruce's Heating and Cooling is available now to inspect your air conditioning system to make sure it is functioning properly to return you to your normal comfort level as soon as possible. We can also work with your insurance company. We also accept all major credit cards and offer financing. Give Bruce's Heating and Cooling a call today, 850-230-3009, 850-230-3009.
When I'm in need of septic tank service or installation, I use only the pros. I know that I can depend on A1 Septic Tank Service. If you need fast, reliable service, A1 Septic Tank Services will travel within a 100-mile radius. Listen, these folks know the business. They know what they're doing. They have the proper training and schooling.
And if you're in need of a new septic system, give them a call. Or if you need repairs to a current system, give them a call.
A1 is the one for trustworthy services. Anthony and Christy are hometown folks ready to serve you and treat you right. Give them a call today for more information. I use and I recommend A1 Septic Tank Services.
Today I want to show you how to make jerky with our seasoning blend. Today we're making venison jerky, which this is cut from the round portion of a whitetail here in Ohio. But you can use this recipe for just about any kind of jerky. You can make it in beef, you can make it in goose, elk, whatever kind of wild game or you know, a domestic animal that you want to make jerky out of, you can certainly use this recipe. So what we're going to do is I have 12 pounds of meat here. And so our magic ratio with our seasoning is 1 bottle, which is 6 ounces, for 12 to 13 pounds of meat. 1 ounce of our seasoning will do 2 pounds. So we're going to go ahead and use chipotle today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the meat in the mixing bowl, and then I'm going to go ahead and add our seasonings to it. I also have a half of an ounce of pink tinted cure. This will help preserve the meat. It's going to give it a nice red color when we smoke it. And I've weighed out a half of an ounce. We're going to go ahead and add that too. So we'll put our meat right in our mixing bowl, like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add our tinted cure, pink salt. And this pink salt is available online, any home butcher store, anything like that. You can just Google pink curing salt. This is available in a little 1 ounce pack. It's real handy. You can split it and use it for 12 to 13 pounds of meat. At this point, we're going to go ahead and add a whole bottle of our Chipotle Bearded Butcher Blend seasonings. I'm going to go ahead and put just about half of it in at this point, and I'm going to start giving it a little mix. I want it to be evenly distributed throughout the batch. So now that I have it mixed up about halfway, I go ahead and add the rest of the contents of the bottle. This is a very simple process. Anybody can do this at home. It's really not difficult. And this is going to make your wild game taste absolutely incredible. So as I'm mixing this, I'm just making sure that the seasoning is evenly distributed throughout this batch. And as you can see, that is what the jerky looks like seasoned with our chipotle seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and let this rest overnight. So this is a dry rub, there's no liquid. I'm going to let it rest overnight, and tomorrow we will put this in our hickory smokehouse. We'll smoke it at about 165 to 170 degrees for about 6 hours. We're going to take the internal temperature of this jerky to about 165 degrees. There is going to be moisture along with the smoke in our oven, just to make sure that the jerky doesn't dry out. You can put this in your home smoker, your electric smoker. You can use a pellet grill. You can use a big green egg grill. You can use your oven, food dehydrator, however you want to take this jerky and dry it down to a point where it reaches temperature and it's at the moisture content you feel like you want it to be at.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, I didn't know it was going to come back this quick. My hands are dirty, so that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. I'm the only one eating it anyway. She told me, she said, the first thing she said, don't let Billy get it because he'll go and then throw it away. He'll taste it and then throw it away. So I said, well, I won't let it get it. So she kept hers and she keeps trying to get mine. I have to keep slapping her hand over it. But anyway, I'll tell you what, it's good, really good. And like I said, you can season it any way you want to. If y'all want that, if y'all didn't get it and you want that recipe again, just give me a call or write me at the address there, and we'll let you know everything about how to, not everything, most everything about how to make beef jerky or deer. Deer jerky. A lot of people make deer jerky, and for it because it doesn't have any fat in it. So anything like that, you can't do it with. I don't believe you'll be able to do it with any kind of pork. I don't know that it even tastes good anyway, but anyway, we like that. So Billy and Vickie brothers, I certainly do appreciate it, and Billy said he's got a plum tree in his yard. He's gonna send me some plums when they get ready. So big green plums. I love plums. So I'm gonna hold him to it. I'm gonna give him my address and hold him to it, and he said he might send me some apples when the apples come in. For deer, don't get them all anyway. All right, folks, y'all watch this, and we'll be back in just a minute. Got some other stuff for you. It's Down Home in the Tri-States. I'm Ron Jones. We're on every Saturday morning at 5:30 right here on News 13 WMBB. Thank you, Vickie. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Appreciate it.